I need help. I'm drowning in myself. Someone turn the lights out. Or is it just another dark cloud in my head? 'Cause I'm caught deep, my heart won't breathe. Deep down low, it's killing me. If I wanna scratch out yesterday, I've got so much I need to say. I think I need help. 'Cause I'm drowning in myself. It's sinking in, I can't pretend that I ain't been through hell. I think I need help. I'm drowning in myself. They're preying on my weakness. Believe it, I'm thinking to myself, no, not again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And of course, Alexander Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and for a capacity crowd. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. They're both trying for a knockout. They exchange punches. Parries away that left hook. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Great counter right hand there. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not much accuracy being displayed. Both of these fighters swinging wildly. Both men step back for just a moment. He just misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light, concentrate.
Sometimes Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. And a counter left. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
You get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Defending himself. They know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
It was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Left counter score. The jab just got blocked. See as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to show.
We won't let him off the hook. He's in some real trouble. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and that's what he's doing here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Pressing with that right hand. Jab. Upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Counter punching for both these athletes. fails to score with that left hook. Punch lands. Beautiful counter shot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic and get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchange here from both men. He misses with that jab. Good job getting out of the way of that left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. A round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart, pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punching. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Through the hook, didn't land. Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play hard, play cool.
Beautiful counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
So they don't get complete.
This is the beginning of round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Oh, and they just got their bell rung. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little vagrant and pickpocket them.
Usyk. The unified heavyweight champion is down. The corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Shot with the left. He just missed with that left jab. The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Counter left hand there. I gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. There's the bell to start round 7. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know you want to shake your leg. And that's here away from getting stopped.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not giving what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what you do in the gym.
He just got caught. He just got caught. The corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
I don't know what they're going to do. Walk him down, set him up. Don't make them blind him with a jab, then boom, shine.
And this with that jab. Nice counter shot with the right hand. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockout. There's the bell for round 8. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Left counter was perfectly timed. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
So one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. They both want the knockout. There's a right hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. have to do differently? Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get at it again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight.
He's in trouble. How did they not go down? Adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you're going to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Good left counter that lands. He blocks the hook. From both men in this round. Can't find a home for that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? It's round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep the momentum going. The left there. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can you do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. The right hook misses. Energy. It up, and this fight continues. The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, all right. Push it up, get on with the job.
That's start 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
Step back for just a moment. Lands with the right counter. They're not going to let this one go to the judges. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good... Looks like he's going for the finish here. His opponent with his guard up. He's got a wounded animal right in front of him. Can he put him away? How is this fight still continuing? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Punch, counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Can he finish the job? As he weathered the storm, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to On to the 12th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee because
Usyk. Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
a knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
I've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 223 pounds and has a reach of 76 inches. And across the ring from him, Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's gonna touch you, but someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to...
Tommy the Duke Morrison, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world. Who could forget some of his legendary battles from... What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those.
Up first, the Gypsy.
This bout is scheduled for...
They'll be fighting under the light. Here's the bell to start round one. Obviously, this fighter is gassed out. Why sitting there and throw punches? Beautiful counter shot. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Danced with the devil under the pale moonlight. That's what these two men are about to go through, as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.